welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and we're going to continue our Switzerland run. And I'm in a new recording session, so I'm trying to figure out where exactly I was. I think we're returning these armies from exile, as we were trying to help with the rebellion over here in Genoa. And then we have declared war on the Papal State, along with Venice, for the dual purpose, if I recall correctly, of kicking Venice out of the coalition, as well as keeping the Papal State out of the coalition, and very possibly granting some territory back to Naples, who's my new ally, as we try and lower the Papal State's total development. I did not call my allies into the war. I have two allies that I could call into the war, the Ottomans and Great Britain. And I did not call them into the war. I'm not 100% sure why. I do have 20 favors at least with both of them. So I'm inclined to potentially call them in. If we look at the balance of war, we have a balance both in this war, and we have been called into Trier's war against Baden. We have the manpower, we have the ability to win both these wars, except for we can't get on Venice's capital. But I don't know. I suspect that I did not want to call Great Britain into this war because I don't want to give Great Britain any land, but I'm not taking any land either, and actually giving them a truce that expires with the Papal State at the same time as me might be a good idea. Calling the Ottomans in, we can give them Venetian land or something. Kind of be okay. So I think I'm going to actually call both these nations in just to make a nice, easy war of things. And I am terribly sorry if that changes what I just literally did in the last episode. We need this one. We have a missionary working. It was almost done. Okay. And we won't have 75 again by the time they're done. I'm sure that I already talked about all of that. So we're going to slow down a minute. Let me catch my breath. This should not black flag until we actually move in. Which I think we can go ahead and do. So we're going to have them move on in. That'll start a conflict. We should win that conflict without too much problem. We're going to move in here, and I want you to move in here. And we have done pretty well over here. So now, let's see. This is Trier against Baden. And I'm unsure how we have that much war score being down. I guess this is the war goal over here. Okay. So I think we just split here. We're going to take this unit over here. We're going to take this unit over here, and we're going to try and siege down some guys there and just end that war as quickly as possible. I could try and take some more of the Venetian trade node for Ferrara. But we do have a couple of problems with this. Number one, Ferrara is actually an elector here. So either we need to get 3 other electors or to be our vassal, or we need to actually release Ferrara at some point. So I think that at some point here I'm just going to release Ferrara as its own state or annex them, which is actually probably a better solution. So I'm going to get ready to annex them. by improving relations. I know I need to eventually revoke the marsh, but I have plenty of time for that, I think. Let's see, they're targeting allies. They are outraged, and they're outraged as well. I still have one here, so I think we're okay on that front. So this will allow us to do this here. We can quickly come in here, defeat this army. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even with my... you see, I did not want people entering a coalition. It's one thing I actively did not want. Now, I can enact a government reform. That's interesting. This would require 500 more. We gain 0.85 every month. 500... 0.85. Calculator. Oh, it's down here. 500 divided by 0.85 is 588 months, which is 50 years. I don't think that we're going to actually do that. But we'll do this for now. And what I don't know is if you go to switch out of a republic through tanking Republican tradition, I don't know if that would actually make would actually give me my government reform progress back or not. That is something that I really want to know. Now you can see that the Papal State has their entire army over here, which is not cool. That's Highlands. I'm not interested in fighting in Highlands. So let's just move down here. And I'm going to wait for them to get on one of my two defensive forts. Which they don't seem eager to do. This is grasslands, that's not defensive. So I'm just going to keep backing up. Now the Ottomans are doing nice things to Venice. I don't know how much aggressive expansion I actually have with Venice. Way too much. So they're not going to fall off the... they are not going to fall off the list anytime soon. Mulhouse is out of that war. Let's go up here and help them out. Won the Siege of Ulm. So I'm going to come down here with this army, get ready. We can maybe, if Great Britain would come along, we could attack, but that doesn't seem to be happening yet. Alright, so these guys are actually ready. They're actually on a defensive fort here. Alright, we're just scaring them back. That's fine. Oh, Great Britain did attack. And they lost. That happens. Put you here, put you here, put you here-ish. Yeah, that works. Actually, no, we want the 20 to go up, the 4 to stay in the middle, so it's protected. And you have 20 siege, or you have 2 siege, so we will send you there. Lost the siege of Avignon, and that is fine. We're going to continue to just tank our Republican tradition. We are committing to that. Because, I mean, this is going to be... Let's just confirm. Although I did basically commit that. Now we're getting 0.7 every month. So we will get it in 1664. And that's just too late for my hopes. I was kind of hoping that we could call a Naples in. We can call them in if we promise land. Sure, we're giving them land anyway. That's the whole point of the war. So let's call them in. Kind of ganging up on Venice here. No problem for me. Alright, so that war is over. Let's just admit that that war is over, and let's bring our troops back home. More coalition. French separatists. Alright, so this is as good as it's going to get. We did not get naval superiority. The Ottomans did not beat the Venetian navy. So the question becomes, what to do with you? Well, definitely lose your cores on our territory. Release Ragusa? No. Yeah, so they want this land. Venice won't say yes anyway. Stop. And we don't gain favors for that? So let's just get money. War reps. Lose however much money we need to lose. Yeah, let's just do that. And so now we gather our men. Let's gather along the north. Try and come in here. As the Mamluks have started to win. That's not really great news for us. Nor is England losing that many troops. This is at least occupied by Genoa. Because if Morocco takes that, then theoretically they could actually take land. I don't know what the war is. This is... Oh! Portugal is attacking. Oh, well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And the Ottomans are going to beat the Papal States there. And now Morocco's beating the Papal States. We will, I guess, have to live with it. Alright, so now we're going to come on down and... there shouldn't actually be much of anything to stand in our way. We do have French separatists that are coming. Let's grab the Swiss Home Guard. Bring you up here to deal with whatever comes from the French. 14,000 and this general area. The Ottomans might well destroy that anyway. Come on in here. And there we go. This is already occupied by me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We control this siege. Nope, Morocco did. I guess Morocco controls this one too, yes. Alright, so Trier has finished their war. There's no need to call them in, I don't think. Come on. Austria's left the coalition. Austria is the person here. So if Austria's out of the coalition, then things might be starting to lower themselves down. Why is Venice still in the coalition? No, they're not. Okay. Spain can join in, what was it, 1612? So we need to be ready for war against Spain come what may in 1612, or find a way to get to war before that. One or the other. Now what's really bad is that some of this, there's the coalition beginning to dissolve, is that a lot of this is not under my control. So if I do want to take anything, what does this do? We're about to get Bohemia out of the coalition. I'd hate to put them back in, but I kind of want land myself too. I don't know. This whole button is so bugged out. I mean, it literally would essentially re-add Bohemia, but that's fine. Yeah, this is all fine. We could wait to get that war score, but I don't think we need it. Let's go ahead and do that. So we get one province to ourselves, and we're beginning to switch the power from our old ally in the Papal State to our new ally in Naples, so that's good. And we have a lot of favors with them now, which is also very good. Let's bring everyone here. They should be able to fit. And everyone's out of the coalition. There goes. The whole coalition is gone. That's very good. So the big question is, do I have any claims left? I have one claim on the Papal State. It is a claim that expires in 1630, so it will still exist. which is good. And Genoa has a permanent claim on this province, which is also very good, because it's probably what we're going to use to go to war with Spain. Military access from France, sure. So I don't know if I've quite mentioned it, but I do have a small problem that my current way of expansion is the Papal State for this little bit of land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enact presidential dictator, tier 1 government reform. Yes. So we're just going to keep it, and we now have a dictator. Great Britain's opinion of Switzerland of me. Yes, that's what we want to do. So let's now take a look and see what we have done here. This is all we can do, right? I do believe so. We are now a despot. Presidential dictator gives us morale of armies and monthly autonomy change. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Request for military access from Crimea. Yes. Oh wow, we have 64,000 over here. That's more than I thought we had in our troops. I still have a parliament, which is quite interesting. Missionaries. Definitely missionaries. Sure. Use some money, do some money, there we go. And I now have 1,600 gold. Let's use some of that. I'll build those two. Ooh, manpower increase. That's nice. But it's 4 times as much, so that's essentially like a 300 building in a barracks. That's not what I want, although I will take those buildings for sure. 0.2s, 0.18. We'll do that building. I don't know where the institution is yet. Yeah, we are still growing in the institution in places, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and build a spy network in the Papal State. There are the French separatists. You should be moving. You are. Good. Good news. Alright, Ferrara. Very, very sorry, but we have to revoke the march. Very sorry. Yearly change is 18.1. Oh, can I royal marry in a despot? No. Okay. So we have a dictatorship, and I assume that it still works the same, that when he dies, we will just move on into a monarchy. I hope. By the way, the best I can tell, this does not work the same. So we do not pay increased amount for the mercenaries being reinforced. We actually pay less because there's less of them. So the mercenaries take damage, and it actually helps our budget now, instead of hurting it, which is very nice. I'm making 11 ducats. How much of that is because of the war reps? Only 10.79, so actually, no, we're doing fine. Baden, I do not care about Baden's opinion of me. I do care about prestige. So we have a lot of free cities over here, a lot of one province cities. Gain 100 military power, continue to lose Republican tradition that I don't have. So how close am I to getting the mission? Ooh, this is the thing here. Oh, it's just we have had the incident. I don't know how to make the incident happen. We need 5 more of these provinces. Okay. Well, let's take a look. You're a bishopric. Allied to a lot of key people. I mean, I could take that war, but I don't think I need to. You're a free city, which would mean I would have to fight Austria and Austria's allies. Not cool. I have a truce with all that anyway. This one's doable. This one's a lot more doable. Why are you in red? This would actually connect me to the Platnet. This is a 19 development province in the HRE. I mean, that mission isn't that great, right? Gives me 20 years of some good things, but nothing too much. We have a truce with you. I do not have a truce with you, but you're a free city. Ulm's a free city. So this is it. That would give me access to the Platnet, to Rothenburg is another free city, to Ansbach, and to whatever that is. We do have a war goal for Augsburg too, but they're allied to Austria. Well, I suppose worst comes to worst, we just fight a war, gain some prestige. Not the end of the world. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this war in the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like, and I will see you next time.